Hi, I'm Anthony Tierno, author of Maldene, Cyberdawn, Spectre, Flatfoot, Land of the Hive. I was looking around for something for today's blog, and I came across sort of an 8-year-old mini review I did a while back from my website. And there's a few things in it that are still applicable today. It was for a TV series at the time called Starcrossed, which, don't worry if you haven't heard of it, it didn't last past season 1. But it was basically alienation with teen angst. And naturally, and this is something that they still do today, none of the teens was being played by anyone even close to being a teen. One college-age looking girl said, "High school, hey, we're finally here." And IMDb said she was 25 and her boyfriend was actually 30. And and this was actually something on a number of young adult television series and things where none of them were under 24, not like back when anybody was in high school when 14 and 15-year-olds actually looked scrawny. Not like muscle-bound 20-somethings. Anyway, the point is about Starcrossed is it followed a rather obvious and familiar formula that I've seen not only in other television series like on the CW and anything else, but also in a bunch of YA novels. It's the same formula that proves originality in some people, maybe dead. But anyway, in that old article I broke down just what that particular formula was, and I thought I'd share it with you here. Excuse me. Thought I'd share it with you here today. It just has 6 steps. And you can follow along and then see how many books out there and TV series follow the same formula. Step 0. This will take place in a school. For some reason, it's always a school. Step 1. Select a species to inhabit said school. Vampire, werewolf, witch, alien, ghoul, evolutionarily advanced superhumans, or 2 to 4 of the above. Keep in mind, I wrote this article in 2014, and there's now a series on the WB which so far follows this exactly, which means some things haven't changed. Okay, step 3. One of the main characters is a secret superhero, destined to face the legendary Big Bad, the reincarnation of an ancient evil. Royalty, secretly holding some monumental scientific or mystical secret, or 2 to 4 of the above. In the case of a certain CW series, they actually use all those. And again, I wrote this like 8 years prior. Okay, step 4, the number of love triangles, because, hey, you can't have a YA book or series without having love triangles. Never mind the fact that real 14 and 15-year-olds, their idea of a love triangle is stuttering in a corner, being a wallflower, trying to figure out how the whole thing works. Anyway, so step 4, the number of love triangles is 1, 2, 3, 4, or why limit ourselves? That's right, you can have everybody in love with everybody else nowadays. It doesn't matter if some of them have to be teachers and students. We'll just call it alien angst. Okay, 5, the ratio of angst to plot. Because when you have, the angst and plot aren't necessarily the same thing. So, angst to plot, 50-50, or 60% angst, 40% plot, 75% angst, 25% plot, or who needs plot? We'll just show a bunch of teens getting all angsty over each other about who's going to date who and who's going to use their superpower to, get somebody else's boyfriend or girlfriend or what have you. and just show everybody being really nervous and angsty and nothing really getting done. And by the way, we squeeze in 2 minutes of the big bad. Okay, step 6. The end goal of the plot, and hence the series, is when the characters graduate high school, or when the big bad is defeated, or 3, when the series stops making money, or 4, when the stewards finally realize that no one's watching this wretched phlegm. Again, CW, I'm looking at you. Anyway, that's my quick and dirty formula that seems to be used by way too many script writers and a few YA authors. I'd actually be interested to see what sort of demographics on which age group actually watches these so-called teens. I'm guessing it's not teens. Probably a bunch of dirty old men looking at, ooh, I'm salivating over a 16-year-old that's actually about 26. Anyway, as I said, this was originally I came up with for Star-Crossed was in about 2014. And it seems as virtually every other show in CW is using this exact formula. Maybe I should ask them for a kickback or something for coming up with it. Anyway, that's my quirky little opinion on that. And as a note to scriptwriters and authors everywhere, get some originality going. If you need some, I got plenty in this little head to spare. For a fee, I can give you some. Anyway, that's it for now. See y'all later and keep reading.